Yo, what's up guys, it's Skillster here with another video on the channel, and in this one I'm going to be telling you guys how you guys can grow on YouTube as a Nintendo Switch Fortnite player, but really this works for anybody. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe with post notifications for more helpful videos just like this. Let's try to aim for 50 likes. I myself have almost 8,000 subscribers at the moment, which isn't the most, but I've definitely learned a lot on my 2-year YouTube journey so far, and I'm going to be sharing all the things I've learned with you guys in this video here today, so let's get right on into it. First thing is to make sure that you're unique and the content that you're making is unique, because otherwise why come to you? You're nothing different than anybody else. For example, if you're watching this and you play on Nintendo Switch like I do, then you can make that very clear in your thumbnails, your titles, and in your video in general, so that people know that you play on Switch, so that way you stand out from everyone else. Another thing you can do to grow faster is to make beneficial content, which means you need to upload videos that people want to see and that people are going to be searching for, so that way you can pull views from YouTube's search feature. Another example of this could be making a video about how to edit faster on Nintendo Switch. I made a video about that, and that got views because people decided to search that up on YouTube, and they found my video, and that brought the views in. Chances are that if you're watching this right now, you found this video by searching up how to grow a Nintendo Switch Fortnite YouTube channel or something along those lines, and my videos popped up and you decided to click it. If you want video ideas, you can feel free to look through what I upload here on my channel for inspiration. When you're editing the video, make sure that you cut out all the boring parts of the video so your audience doesn't get bored of watching your video, because if they do, it'll lead to low audience retention, which is a very important factor in pulling views. If you don't have any editing softwares, I have a few that I recommend. If you don't have a laptop, then you can still edit on your phone, so don't worry about that. If you're on your phone, you can edit on CapCut, Live-In, and lots of other applications. If you have a laptop, I personally use DaVinci Resolve. It's free, but you can also use Adobe After Effects, Vegas Pro, Premiere Pro, or anything else that edits. But personally, if you're making simple videos like I am, I suggest using DaVinci Resolve. It's free and it gets the job done, so yeah. Try to make your audience watch as much of the video as possible before clicking off. The higher the watch time is, the more views the video will have. Try to aim for above 55% watch time, because YouTube pushes out videos that have high watch time, because this means that people are spending more time on their website, which is good for both the creator and YouTube. Also, make sure you have viewer engagement. Viewer engagement means likes, comments, anything like that. Shares, I think, count too. I'm not too sure about that one. An example of how you could do this would be a like goal like I had at the very start of the video, where I asked if we could aim for 50 likes on this video. Another example of this is when you could ask people to comment a certain word. For example, if you got to this part of this video, just comment down the word growth right now. Having more likes and comments increases audience engagement, which YouTube sees, and YouTube decides to push out your video to more people, because more people are interacting with your video. So more people are interacting with YouTube. Also, make sure to upload your videos at good upload times. I see a lot of people uploading videos at horrible times, which leads them to get like only a few views, like 40, 70 views, not very much. If you upload your videos at 3 in the morning, chances are everyone's going to be asleep and nobody's going to watch your video. If you want to see when the best upload time is, you can go into your YouTube analytics, go to the audience section, then scroll down where it says what time your audience is most active on YouTube, and upload during those times. Make sure you're also uploading consistently, because if you don't keep posting on a regular basis, your subscribers will eventually forget about you. And this doesn't mean that you have to upload every single day like I do. You just need to upload around 2 to 3 times a week. But that also doesn't mean to just pump out terrible videos just for the sake of consistency and quantity. The key is to find a balance between quality and quantity. Another thing that is crucial to grow on YouTube is click-through rate. That means that people are seeing your thumbnail and title and clicking on it. For thumbnails, you're going to want to make sure that the thumbnail is very bright and saturated with lots of colors, so it catches the attention of your potential viewers. You also want to slightly clickbait to the point where your thumbnail is more interesting, which makes your video more enticing but isn't completely false. So basically, you want to make your thumbnails as enticing and interesting as possible. Also, make sure that you have good titles. Make sure that your title is slightly clickbait once again, to the point where it's more interesting and more enticing, but it's not completely false. Having a good title and thumbnail will lead to a more enticing video, which will lead to a higher click-through rate and more views. It's also important when creating your title to use certain keywords in it that people will be searching for. So that way, when people search for those key terms, they can potentially find your video on there. It's very important to have key terms in your title because it helps with search engine optimization, also known as SEO. So yeah, that just helps people find your video through YouTube's search feature. Also, as a Switch player, if you don't know how to record your gameplay to start with, I made a video about that, and I'll put it in the description below right now. But to quickly recap what the video was about, basically you can either use a tripod and record your Nintendo Switch screen with your phone or a camera, or you can record your friend's point of view while they spectate you in creative or in public matches or arena or whatever you're playing, and have them clip it for you. Or you can invest a little bit of money and buy a capture card and a laptop or a PC and connect your Nintendo Switch to your PC using the capture card and download OBS Studio or Streamlabs OBS and record and clip through that way. Also, another quick suggestion, I strongly suggest that you download this Chrome extension called TubeBuddy. It gives you a lot of helpful information about other videos, and it helps you get information when you're uploading your video. You also are going to want to have tags in your video. They're not that helpful, but I think they're worth putting the time in. So basically, for tags, you just want to put in helpful keywords. The tags that you put at the top, the first 3 tags, are going to be more important than the ones that you put at the end. So try to list your tags from the most important to the least important tags to optimize the amount of views that you get. Also, make sure to interact with your comments, so that way you can help yourself build a community, and which will lead to more viewers coming back to you to watch your videos again, to watch your future videos or even your past videos. It's really helpful, and it doesn't really take a lot of effort, and I strongly suggest it. And hey, you might even make some friends. Another thing you can do is create other social media accounts such as Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, or Twitch, and you can create content on those platforms and try to bring the followers you have on those platforms over to your YouTube by promoting it. It's a really good strategy and it helps out a lot, but it does take a lot of effort. But if you're willing to put in the effort, then I'd suggest to go for it. I have so much more information that I can share, so if you want a part 2 to this video, leave a comment right now that says part 2 so I know how many people will want a part 2. If at least 5 people comment that down below, I'll make a part 2 to this video. Once again, leave a like and subscribe with notifications for more helpful videos. Thanks so much for watching until here, and peace.